All right, here we go. We're public right now. Now we're going audio. Audio's on. Scene, go.
I hereby call to order the regular meeting of the Keansburg Board of Education held on December 15th, 2020. Adequate notice for this meeting has been mailed to the Asbury Park Press, filed with the Municipal Clerk of Keansburg, posted on the district website, and posted inside the office of the Keansburg Board of Education, 100 Palmer Place, Keansburg, New Jersey, on January 28th, 2020. Roll call.
Ms. Clayton is absent. Mr. Cook?
Stay here.
Mr. Cook?
Yes, I barely can hear you, but yes, I'm here.
Mr. Donaldson?
Here.
Ms. Frizzell? Here. Mr. Hoff?
Here.
Mr. Ketch?
Present.
Mr. Kitchen?
Here.
Mr. Mankowski?
Here.
Ms. Kelleher Moran?
Here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd just like to point out, in case there's an emergency, the exit signs are over the doorways. Recognitions, okay? At this time, we're going to recognize a few very important people in the audience tonight. And the first one, we'd like Mr. Ketch to please come up here.
I object.
Come on, Mr. All right, for those of you who do not know, Mr. Ketch, this is his last meeting as being a board member. And we're sad to see him leave, and he's been a valuable board member for us in the community and the children for many, many years. So we'd like to present you with this award in grateful recognition of 15 years distinguished service and dedication presented to Robert Ketch, presented by the Keansburg Board of Education, December 15, 2020. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you very much.
Bobby, you can have your.
You can have your.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Ms. Formica, can you come assist?
Congratulations. Well,
Thank you.
So next, there's 2 staff recognitions.
We did have someone else that was waiting in the hall that we wanted to bring in.
In April, the New Jersey Department of Education was seeking pre-K through 5th grade teachers and principal candidates from across the state to be nominated for Exemplary Educator Recognition Program. The district believed it would be fitting to nominate 2 of our own. The goal of the Exemplary Education Recognition Program is to identify educators who are valued by their school and community and have exhibited strong knowledge and skills, an inspiring presence, and a clear vision for quality teaching and learning. This year, there were only 93 educators across the state of New Jersey that were bestowed this honor. After a rigorous selection process, Ms. Elise McMahon and Ms. Tara Smith have been chosen as 2020 New Jersey Exemplary Educators. I'll read a little of the excerpts that we put through for them. The following is a portion of what was sent for the selection process regarding Ms. McMahon. Mrs. McMahon leads the largest school in the Keansburg School District. She takes the time to know each student as well as staff needs, passions, and their families. Anyone who walks through the door, she is sure to get to know. She finds this to be imperative when fostering a positive culture and climate, and the rewards are plentiful for the school district. Ms. McMahon has dedicated several years as a coach, teacher, and now administrator in the Keansburg School District. She is respected by her staff and peers for her consistency, honesty, professionalism, and approachability. She is a confident leader who is willing to do whatever it takes to support student learning. Congratulations to our elementary principal, Ms. McMahon. Here's a portion of what was sent for Ms. Smith's selection. Ms. Tara Smith motivates, and by the way, just to clarify, last year this was Ms. Smith as a teacher that we nominated, and now she is an administrator in the district, but this award is for when she was a teacher. Ms. Smith motivates and encourages her students daily. She uses data to drive her instruction and to individualize learning for her students. She is proficient in Linkit, our data warehouse system, and utilizes it daily. Ms. Smith attends meetings to review and discuss students' progress in order to collaborate with administration, child study team, and families to provide the most optimal environment for her learners. Ms. Smith has played an instrumental role in developing engaging programs that provide enrichment, intervention, and recreation for students after hours as well. Ms. Smith often collaborates with colleagues and values their perspective and opinions. She believes firmly that collegial interaction is a critical element in the success as a leader, teacher, and our overall success as a district. Congratulations, Ms. Smith. By the way, this is our first time having staff recognized in this program, so.
Great job.
There are a few other people here.
At this time, we're gonna open the meeting to the public for agenda items only. Does anyone have anything for executive session? Any board members?
No.
All right. Cindy, you wanna take it from here? Would you approve the minutes?
Oh, I'm sorry. Approval minutes for the, November 17th, 2020 regular meeting.
I'll make a motion to accept.
I'm sorry, who did that? I'm sorry, I'm
No
not
problem.
hearing voices yet. Patty, second? Thank you. Any discussion? Mr. Hoff?
Yes.
Mr. Ketch?
Yes.
Mr. Mankowski?
Yes.
Mr. Donaldson?
Yes.
Mr. Cook?
He said yes.
Thank you. You're gonna be the interpreter tonight, right? And, Mrs. Kelleher Moran?
Yes.
Thank you. Mrs. Frizel?
Yes.
And Mr. Kitchen?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carried.
At this time, we're gonna move forward with the superintendent's report.
The superintendent of school recommends positive action on the following items. Personnel, 1, refusal of position. 2, non-professional employment. 3, permanent pool substitutes. 4, revision of long-term substitute teachers for the district. 5, transfers of non-professional professional staff. 6, title change professional staff. 7, leave of absence, FFCRA, EPSLA. 8, leave of absence, FFCRA, EPSLA revisions. 9, leave of absence, FFCRA, EPSLA unpaid. 10, leave of absence medical. 11, leave of absence medical revision. 12, leave of absence, FFCRA, EPSLA medical. 13, leave of absence, FFCRA, EPSLA medical revision. 14, leave of absence maternity child care. 15, leave of absence maternity child care revision. 16, internship school-based youth service program. 17, internship school district counselor. 18, school Keansburg after school program. 19, family friendly center, FFC. 20, athletic ancillary workers. 21, home instruction. 22, school bus evacuation drill. 23, Keansburg preschool operational plan for next year. 24, girls and boys basketball schedules for Bolger, and 25 girl and boy basketball schedules for the high school revised.
Thank you. Need a motion to accept the superintendent's report?
Motion.
Mr. Donaldson, second.
I'll second.
Mr. Kitchen? Anyone have any questions?
Madam President, on the registration, the Portmont, this, it doesn't have a page number, would it transfer students to and from? I guess on the from, we have a high school or KHS number 7, and what does OOD stand for?
Out of district.
Okay, so, okay. And then I just have, how, a 10th grader can drop out of school?
Depends on their age.
They have to be
16.
Mm-hmm.
Really? That's it, thank you, Madam President.
You're welcome, Mr. Cox. Anyone else have any questions?
Mr. Mankowski,
Yes.
Mr. Ketch,
Yes.
Mr. Hoff,
Yes, thank you.
Ms. Frizell,
Yes, except number 4, the second and fourth being no.
second and fourth.
Yes.
Mr. Cook,
Yes.
thank you. Mr. Kitchen,
Yes.
Mr. Donaldson,
Yes.
and Ms. Kelleher Moran.
Yes.
Thank you, motion carried. Interim Business Administrator, recommends the following: approval of bills, approval of payrolls, the 2021 November District HIB report and end of year reporting scores, 2021 out of district tuition, acceptance of donation to the Keansburg High School from Home Depot, 2021 KEA sidebar for insurance protection for certain KEA members, and 21 school security grant for the district that we're submitting on Monday.
We need a motion to accept the Business Administrator Board Secretary report.
I'll make a motion.
Mr. Ketch,
Yes.
need a second, please?
I'll second. You give to my name's always up.
Mr. Donaldson today, okay. Does anyone have any questions? Yes, Mr. Hoff?
Yes, Madam President, thank you. Can someone explain, or maybe I'm not understanding it right, number 6, please? The sidebar agreement, I read Exhibit B, but
Which one?
6?
Sidebar for the insurance.
Sideboard, insurance protection.
I asked a question on that, did not get an answer.
Yeah,
Did
what
Mr.
it
Gross
will-
approve it?
And it was what was in place the year before and the year before contract, that's what,
I know, but did Mr. Gross review it?
no, I didn't, because
Okay, because I never reviewed it either, and that was my question, and if he didn't review it,
I didn't see your question, but second of all is I was told that was what was in place in the prior contract.
It was always in place, but it was never officially approved.
Okay.
And
So
did
that's-
Mr. Gross approve it previously?
Yes,
You
it was
read
previously approved as part of the
The
prior.
contract.
Yes.
Okay.
So because you had a one-year contract, you needed to, it wasn't included in the existing contract, so you had to do the sidebar in order to add that to it.
you should really have him just give you an opinion on it though, really.
Don't disagree with that.
Thank you, Madam President.
And I've tried to learn not to bring it up at a meeting, and I apologize, but I did write, and they said,
I didn't see your
no,
email.
it didn't go to you, it went to Patty, who had sent it to me, who said she didn't know and she was gonna refer it to your office, and that was,
Probably it's better to send it directly to me.
I know, but it came from, I did a reply, and you're right, it should have been better to go to you, so that's why I do apologize. But that was only my question, I'm not being
Got it.
right or wrong, but just.
Got it.
Probably best just to have them sign off, cover everybody's thing.
So are we holding it, or are we proceeding pending his review?
I don't think there's any harm in holding it until the next meeting, is there?
I mean, it's already, you can hold it, but it's a moot point because it's something that's carried from the previous contract. It's already in place. I mean, I could have him review it. I don't have a
So
problem
we're
with
just
it.
gonna add his opinion too.
Yeah, we can do that.
Does Does anyone have any problems with that, or is everybody okay?
What are we gonna do? We're gonna hold it?
No, we're
Not
gonna
hold
proceed
it.
and just wait till
Proceed?
Mr.
I'm okay with it.
We'll add what Mr. Gross
I was
has to
just
say.
saying, as long as you really don't have any.
No, I have no
You've reviewed
objection
in
to
the
it,
past.
I like to have, you know.
I don't blame you, yeah, I would like to, but if he's reviewed it in the past year, and you know.
So is everyone comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get his opinion.
Okay.
And just also, it is the same exact sidebar that's for the KAA members. So it's the same exact wording.
Oh, I have one question. I was just curious what the two Bluetooth speakers were gonna be used for.
They're gonna be used in the high school, in the gym, and for sporting events.
Oh, okay, great, I was just curious. Thank you.
Mr. Mankowski,
Yes, however, I apologize, abstain on sidebar number 6.
Mr. Hoff,
Yes, thank you.
Ms. Frizzell,
Yes.
Mr. Donaldson,
Yes.
Mr. Cook,
Yes,
They heard you in Brooklyn.
Mr.
I
Kitchen,
can tell.
Yes, you're either very quiet or very loud.
Mr. Ketch,
Yes.
and Ms. Kelleher Moran.
Yes.
Thank you, and I will get his opinion for you.
Okay, before we move on any further, I just want to recognize the passing of another Keansburg High School employee, which was Mr. Richard Albert, who passed away on December 4th. He was a value teacher in our district for over 39 years. He wore many hats. He taught basic skills, geography, health, physical education, and driver's ed, which he taught me, so that's all I can tell you. But anyway.
So
he-
he's responsible.
He is for what, no, he was a good teacher, I just wasn't a good follower. But anyway, he also coached many sports and was very involved. He was kindness, he always had a smile, and he made you feel like you were part of his class, even if you weren't. His wife is a retired employee of ours, Lori Feldman, Albert, and our condolences go out to the whole Albert family, and we'll surely miss him.
Yes.
On to next, if anyone has anything, old business, new business they'd like to share?
I would just like to also express my condolences to the Albert family. Congratulations to Mrs. McMahon, Ms. Smith on your awards. That's fantastic. That you said it's first two to ever receive that in our school district. That's amazing. Thank you to all our administrators and staff, and I want to wish everybody happy holidays, however you celebrate, and enjoy.
Thank you. Mr. Kitchen? Mr. Hoff, you like something?
Thank you, Madam President. Yes, Mr. Albert actually also taught me how to drive, and it's funny, when you said his first name, I had to think, you're right. Because as a student of his, as a student of the high school, he taught me how to drive, and again, you always call him Mr. Albert. You always had a smile on his face. As I guess I get older, some of my mentors, some of the people who believed in my family are starting to pass, so it kind of hurts, but I'm going to miss Mr. Albert. I'm also going to miss this guy next to me. I sat here for 8 years listening to his dry jokes, his snoring, and other things like that. But I am going to miss you, my friend. He doesn't even deliver my mail no more.
Yeah, sorry. I'll move, not me.
I know somebody. We'll get him changed. Ms. O'Hara said something that very warms my heart when she said our own, because two of our teachers were recognized at a level that's never been recognized before. And I'll say it probably to the day I don't sit in this chair no more. We're Titans. We don't meet the standards, we set them. So always remember that. They're our own when you read that. Fall sports came and went, and some of our student athletes got recognized, which is pretty cool. You see some of those parents posting that big trophies that they got. Again, they're our own getting recognized in our little small town that sometimes people forget about. I truly believe winter sports are going to happen. They may happen in the spring or summer, but I think that, you know, with how things are progressing in this world, we'll be okay. Madam President, for Thanksgiving, the Board of Education got Project Paul and the Needy some turkeys. Tomorrow we're going to give them hams for Christmas. It was easier to get hams, the big turkeys. Mrs. Ware, I always say thank you. I say thank you from you down to the young lady or man, who packs our children's lunch, to the janitors, to our principals, anybody who has a hand in educating my children in these tough times. And we understand the high school may go on sabbatical to the end of the year, but again, we're doing it. A lot of schools took the easy way out. Again, that's to me, that's the easy way out. We're Titans, we do it as long and as hard as we can, and I think it's gonna make a difference in our children's lives one day. So, thank you, and thank everyone again. I'll say it for the last time I sit here, there's no bigger fan than to the teachers, the paras, and everyone that educates our children, because I have children in the school, and I see how happy they are when they come home. My daughter got her driver's license and a car, so guys, stay off the road, please. Mr. Outlet's not around. And then, I learned something new. When you say happy holidays, you may not be insulting somebody, because in the month of December, there's several holidays. Hanukkah, there's Kwanzaa, there's several holidays, so you're not insulting anybody. I wish everybody here happy holidays and happy New Year, but from my family to everyone here, Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
And thank you, Madam President.
that's how I feel.
Ms. McCaskill?
Madam President, just a couple of things. First, just congratulations, McMahon and Ms. Smith. It's a great honor, thank you. Your work is definitely seen throughout the district, and obviously my children have seen it. I appreciate that. Second, I've just become aware that there's a 7th grader that has started a change.org petition. I hope that they will come to the board and present this petition when they're done. But essentially the message is clear that the food is not satisfactory to the students. Again, I'd like to invite, if that person's out there, it's great to see our students getting involved. They have a voice. I just want to make sure that they have a voice here and that they're welcome to come here and tell us what it is that they feel about the school. So I hope they'll do that once they finish. Best of luck to Mr. Ketch. Thank you very much for your years of service. A pleasure to serve along with you. And finally, just echo the sentiments of Mr. Hoff. Again, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. Celebrate all your holidays. And thank you to all the teachers, the staff members, everybody who works in the district. And thank you to the parents, the students, and everybody that's involved. We've done amazing things since September when we basically, I think most people here thought we probably weren't even going to start. And yet here we are with pretty much every day being in the classroom, and we've done amazing strides. Thank you.
Yes. Congratulations, Mrs. Mann and Ms. Smith. These are both wonderful in my book, always, of course. And Mr. Ketch, it's been a pleasure. Of course, we're going to see each other forever, of course,
Always.
but it's been a pleasure. And thank you to all the teachers, all the faculty for making this run. Really, I couldn't be more proud. I hope that's the proper way of saying it, of all of us, really. And again, back to happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to all of us, everybody.
I'd actually like to start by thanking my family for the support for the last 15 years. I'd like to thank my fellow board members, current and past, all the administration, staffing, teachers who always had confidence in us as board members. It's not always an easy job as people may think. You know, you have to put what's best for the school and the students first, other than your personal feelings. I feel that I've served with pride, respect, and dignity, and it's been a great adventure, but I'm not going away totally. I'll still be around, so I just want to say thank you to everybody involved. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bennett.
Thank you.
You forgot me.
And Mr. Bennett, I appreciate you too.
Kenny, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I'd just like to say congratulations and thank you to Mr. Keansburg for years of service. I mean, it was an honor to work with you on this kind of education. I know that you're not going to be going far, but we're going to really miss you, you know, and we'll. I'd also like to say congratulations to Mrs. McMahon and Mrs. Smith for her achievement in this school district. As Mr. Hoff and some of the other, Mr. Donald and Mr. Kitchen have expressed already, it's a great community, it's a great district, and to have such an achievement, it really is great to see. And again, I'd like to send warm wishes to everybody in the school district and in the community. Have a happy holiday, have a happy New Year, be safe and enjoy.
Thank you. I
Thank you,
want
Ken.
to say, Bobby, thank you. It's been a pleasure. You've been a running mate. You know,
Thank
I've been
you.
on the ticket many times, and it's been a pleasure to run with you and, you know, serve on the board with you.
It's
You know,
bittersweet, believe
You're
me.
always, you know, we're volunteering and what else can I do? And, you You know, that speaks a lot for who you are and who your family is. They always jumped in or said, take them, let them go help, you know? So we do
Absolutely.
appreciate that, but we wish you nothing but the best. We know you're gonna be involved in the community. You know, you talk about Titan Pride, and you have Tara Smith and you have Elise McMahon. This is Titan Pride. They work hard, they get recognized, you know, and we're proud of you. And we're proud of everybody in the room, you know? Through all this, it's been a challenging year. You know, you came to work every day. We made our kids feel at home. Don't be afraid, you know? We persevered. So we closed the school here and there and whatever, but we made it, you know? We didn't complain, we didn't cry, we did our best, you know? And the strong survive. The strong people come to school. They want to teach our kids. They want to make the best of it, because that's what we do. That's our job. That's what the board does. We try to make the environment safe. We try to, you know, make our kids say, you know what, we got through this. So 2020 was a challenging year, but you know what, we did it, guys. We did it as a team. We did it as a community. And 2021 is going to get better because we're learning from our mistakes. We're becoming creative. We're changing things up a little bit, you know. Children are getting used a little bit to working remotely when they have to. Parents are getting used to having their kids home or juggling schedules with the kids, but we did it. So, you know, things are going to get better. We have to look for, you know, there's always going to be light at the end of the tunnel, and that's what we're looking for, the bright light, because everybody stars here. So I can't thank you enough. You guys go above and beyond. Every team member, every staff member, no matter what you do, whatever your job is, you're part of the Keansburg community. So from my family to your family, I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, but celebrate you for doing a great job, and I thank you. Kathy?
I know I rarely speak publicly, but I do want to just say thank you, Mr. Hatch, for your years of service here. I've known you
Thank you.
since I was born.
Yeah.
So
I'd say I'm
it
not
was-
going away though.
Yes, it was a pleasure to be able to work with you in this capacity for the short time that we were together, and thank you for all your service to Keansburg.
You're very welcome.
Tara and Elise, I said you guys were probably gonna kill me, and it was so nice to have your families here to celebrate with you. So this was a surprise. They did not know before today that they were receiving these awards. They didn't know that their families would be here to celebrate with them, but we just felt like this was a really important award and a great recognition, and we wanted them to be able to share it with their families as well. So congratulations to you two. Thank you for all that you've done and you continue to do. And for everybody, happy holidays, happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and whatever you celebrate, and thank you all.
Thank you. Anyone else? Mr. Bennett?
Just, Bob, best wishes to you as you go on to another chapter. You're always welcome to the breakfasts at the board convention.
Thanks, John, I appreciate that.
On your way to class, just to, you know, feel part of home. But it's been a pleasure to work with you.
It's been a pleasure working with you also, John.
I've enjoyed
Very
it.
much.
So my best wishes to everyone, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.
And there's desserts, so.
And don't eat those peanut butters, they're not very good. They're not
And
good.
you've eaten them all.
There's a couple left.
Did I miss anyone or anyone? Okay. Okay, this time, I need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll send those out.
Thank
you.
We need a second, please?
Second.
Mr. Donaldson. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
You guys need to-